Yes, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you and see your figures. Thank you.
Yes. Nice to meet you. My name is Teacher Bianca.
My name is
Yes.
Yoshio Kitamura. Please call me Yoshi or Yoshi-san.
Yes. Nice to meet you, Yoshi-san.
Nice to meet you too.
And it's our first time to see each other here. Is it okay if we do short introduction first?
Okay, I'm already retired person. So about 1 more years ago, I quit my office. And I was working for the NTT, so Japanese telephone company for long time, so almost over 4 decades. And after I quit retirement my job, so I joined the 2 volunteer groups. One is take care of the aged person, and others teaching Japanese to foreigners. So
Wow.
I continue this kind of activities almost 10 years, but recently publicly quit because all our volunteer members are getting old, so naturally he disappears. But anyway, I enjoy every day my twilight years. That's all.
I see. Wow, that's nice. Oh, so you were teaching English to foreigners. Is it like in a classroom setting or also like Skype convo? How was your experience?
Yes, I'm not Japanese teacher, but in Japan, we take a lot of the foreign laborers, they move to the Japan, but they have a language program, and some of
Yes.
our volunteer group helps in the teaching the Japanese for foreigners. It's include Filipino people.
Oh, really?
But recently, I don't continue this kind of work. I continue almost 10 years this kind of job.
Wow, that's very nice. 10 years, almost 10 years. So you were able to meet a lot of different people with this.
Of course. So, yeah.
Yeah. Was it good experience? Did you like that you were able to meet different people? Or was it hard to teach them or talk to them?
Yes. It's a very fun volunteer activity. So, for me.
Yeah. Actually, that's why I also teach English to foreigners or having English conversation online to Japanese students. I used to do Chinese and Vietnamese students and Korean, but now I am with KI for 3 years.
Really? So,
Yeah, so 3 years teaching Japanese or especially kids.
really? So,
Yeah.
are there any difference personalities, Japanese, Korean, Chinese? How different?
What I noticed, my Japanese students that are kids, they usually are teenagers that want to take exam for college, for high school. They study English for exam. But with Chinese students, they are kids, like little children. So they are very playful. And sometimes they are crying or it's hard to manage. So that's why maybe my Japanese students, they are more strict or they are a little bit more studious because they want to pass exam. That's why. Compared to children that their parents want to learn English early.
How about Korean people?
With Korean people, I was a teacher at classroom.
Mm.
Yes, it's group class and you always have to give homework. That's what I
Mm.
noticed.
Really? Thank you
Yeah.
for your information.
hmm But it's good experience. I get to meet lots of people.
I guess so.
Yeah. And so one of my hobbies, I actually like to watch Japanese anime.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think the popular one was Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Oh,
Very
Kimetsu.
popular.
It's a very fashionable Japanese
Yeah. That's why. So nowadays, do you usually take lesson like in the morning or in your free time?
I fixed my schedule so the Monday and Thursday, so from the 11 o'clock, so that I setting my schedule. So
Wow, that's nice schedule. So it's always routine every.
yes, it's like a routine. So when I was young, I need English conversation powers for the foreign travel. So I don't want to join the package tours, but I like to make my own trip. So that need English ability of the English conversation. But recently, I don't have so much opportunity to travel abroad. So recently, my main purpose is prevent all my senile dementia.
Oh yeah, it's good exercise as well to have conversation to keep your mind busy. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yes. So what countries have you traveled to?
It's
A lot.
many of countries. So I 30 more times go to abroad
Wow.
with my friend or just my wife. So and my children. So and I go to every country, almost every country. So the European, United States, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, and many of the Asian people. And I even visit Russia, Egypt, and Dubai, or India. So anyways, I visit many countries.
Wow, that's nice. Do you have like a favorite country that you visited or good experience?
I like every country. So because they have different cultures from Japan. So it's very good stimulate for me, and most of the people are very kind for the foreign tourists. So I have a lot of the good memories. So anyway, I like the traveling, but recently my wife also aged, and he don't want to foreign travel anymore because she has some weak points. She's not so much strongest with air sick, jet sick. So and every time she has some travel to friendly rider airplane. So that's why. So recently I continue our journey just domestic travel.
I see. Yes. But with domestic travel, I think it's faster also, and you get to go home soon.
Yes, so
Yeah.
in Japan also there is a lot of the spa places. So and especially I like to visit Japanese hot spring places.
Oh, nice. I forgot there is a prefecture that has a lot of hot spring.
Yes, many of the hot spring places. So and it's Mount of
Mhm.
foot of the mountain or seaside. And the Japanese
Yeah.
hot spring is excellent. So I recommend you, if you have an opportunity to visit Japan, so that you visit Japanese hot spring.
Ah, yes, thank you. I will do my best, hopefully, if I have the chance. Because I do not have any travel experience yet, only Philippines. That's why I want to ask, where did you travel? So it's like I'm traveling also with stories.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. If you want to try to have the key eye text,
Okay.
if you want to, because I enjoy talking to you as
Okay.
well.
Please, using a textbook. So.
Okay. I will send the link. Do you have the text open?
Yes, I already prepared. So.
Ah, that's good. So let's start with the title, please.
Eating habits.
Okay, eating habits. So please describe the picture shown below.
Okay, in this picture, I can see the one boy. He's so young. So maybe he's going to the kindergarten or freshman of the elementary school. I think that this picture is kind of the candid photograph.
Oh,
Boys about eating crumb with big mouth. He has a crumb on his left hand, and right hand he has a fork. Boy's mouth and finger greased with the food sauce. I think his table manner is terrible, but very eating way of the childish. So I think the child healthy appetite is the first filial piety. So I think that this cuisine is the paellas. It's Portuguese or Spanish cuisine. So the boys eating the red half sleeve shirts, and on these shirts there's appliques. So that maybe the flower or bird, and behind of him there's green trees, and location is maybe is an outdoor restaurant. It's a very nice weather. Goes through the leaves. I can see the sunshine. That's all.
wow, you described it in very minute detail, like everything. Good job.
I
I like
try
that
to
everything is
describe
detailed.
the detail. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yes, so I have no comments. It's very good. By the way, if you have any questions for me, kindly ask me, or if I'm talking too fast or slow.
No problem. So thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay. Exercise 2, let's read the dialogue. There's letter A and B. Would you like to read for letter A or letter B?
You name it.
Okay. So, would you like to go first and I will read next?
Okay. How long are we going to wait here?
I don't know, but I hope you won't wait any longer. I'm starving.
How can you think of food at a time like this?
Simple. I'm hungry and I like to eat.
Don't you ever think of anything but food?
Yeah, when I feel heavy-eyed, I don't.
Ooh, that's enough. You need to concentrate on this task. This can be the most important moment of our lives.
It's okay, but I'm really hungry. Oh, this person did not eat breakfast or lunch during work, maybe. And the coworker is saying, hey, stop it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's switch. I will read first and you will read next. Okay. How long are we going to wait here?
I don't know, but I hope we won't wait any longer. I'm starving.
How can you think of food at a time like this?
Simple. I'm hungry and I like to eat.
Don't you ever think of anything but food?
Yeah, when I feel heavily eyed, I don't.
Girl, that's enough. You need to concentrate on this task. These can be the most important moments of our lives.
It's okay, but I'm really hungry.
Okay. Any questions for the text?
Nothing in particular.
Okay, so exercise 3, this is vocabulary review. Please read the words and expressions, and let's try to make some sentences after.
Okay.
So number 1.
Starving, very hungry. So when I feel starving, I can't stand the aroma of grilled beef or eel. You know the Japanese eel cuisine is special. There's a lot of the just eel restaurants. So the baked eel and sweet smell of the baked eel and sweet soy sauce appetite. All Japanese stimulate all Japanese appetite. That's all.
Oh, wow. Is this unagi?
Yes, unagi. Yeah.
Wow. I have not tried eel yet.
Yeah. If you have also opportunities, I recommend you to once try to the unagi cuisine. So it's very expensive, but Japanese cuisine is unagi cuisine is so much special, typically Japanese food.
So, so the smell of hunger is unagi. Okay.
Yes, unagi is a very special appetite, stimulating my appetite. So.
Wow. I will remember that. Because I think in Philippines, it's mostly pork dishes. Yeah. Especially crispy fried pork, and I don't think it's healthy. Only for special occasions. Okay, so let's go to exercise. Number 2.
Okay.
Task.
Task, job to be done. So I used to be a computer programmer. So when my days in working, I participate in many of special tasks. And sometimes I nominate the leader of small project. But my technique, my knowledge is very old one, so it's no use nowadays. That's all.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Next one is number 3, heavy-eyed or sleepy.
Heavy-eyed, sleepy. So one of my customs, every night, until I feel heavy-eyed, I read a novel or essays. Recently, I choose a short essay because that essay has an advantage. If I feel sleepy, I can stop soon. And adverse, very interesting novel is have a adverse effect, so that it's make me so much excited, and I can stop reading, and also I can sleep. So
Yeah, it makes you want to be interested.
yeah, yes,
Okay,
that's all.
thank you so much. So exercise 4 is some questions. So I will ask you and let's try to answer.
Okay.
Number 1, why is one speaker hungry?
I guess speaker B is just like to eat. He feel habitual empty stomach. So I guess he's maybe the fat.
Oh, yes. Actually, there's this one Japanese word that I learned before. that if your mouth is lonely and you just want to eat,
Some people.
kuchisabishi, I
Yeah,
think.
kuchisabishi, yes.
Yeah, he may be this type of person. He
you
just
know
wants
the
to.
special Japanese, so
Yes. Okay, number 2. What do you think is the task of the speakers?
Before I show my opinion, what do you think their task?
Hmm. Okay, so it can be the most important moment of their life. Maybe it's either they are students that have thesis or research paper the next day, or they are co-workers that have to give presentation to their boss.
Yeah, maybe good point.
Yes.
So my opinion is similar. So they are detective or private or officials. So this most important moment means arrest of the criminal or they private detective maybe to get the self-evident or some double affairs. That's all.
Wow, I think your answer is very nice because I did not expect that. Like, wow, maybe so. Okay. Next one, number 3. Have you ever starved? What happened?
My days in high school, I can't stand for lunchtime. But recently, I'm getting old. I don't feel so much hungry. So aged people don't have so much energy appetite. So when I take a regular checkup, sometimes I feel starved because it's have to skip the dinner and continue next breakfast. At that time, I feel sometimes starved.
I see. Yeah. Okay, but for me, luckily I have not experienced being starved. Maybe I only got hungry because I went to school and I forgot to eat breakfast. Yeah. So number 4, any moment. So what has been the most important moment of your life?
This question is very interesting. This
Yes.
question also before I show my opinion, I like to your answers.
Oh my. Well, I'm still young and maybe my experience is not it's not that good yet compared to yours. So the most important moment of my life was only during school days. When I was in my university, I had to do my research paper that if I passed, I will graduate. But if I failed, I have to repeat the subject. So that was a defining moment for me. Yes. So only small detail. I don't have any other important moment yet because I'm still single, I'm unmarried, and no, nothing yet.
Okay.
I need more experience. How about
my opinion is my experience. The moment of the propose. So the human destiny, suppose is completely changes my life partners. So the moment of the choose the partner, very crucial decision. So it's different life partners, characters, value of and notion of the economy, etc. So I choose so lucky choose, and almost 5 decades with my partner.
Wow, life partner.
Yeah.
That's a very nice answer. I love it.
Yeah.
Congrats. Congrats always.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes. Um, so let's try to answer the last one, since we have a little bit of time. What is the most difficult task that you've done?
Okay. But is it okay? It's almost time. So
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong clock. It's already 26. Yes. And you might have your lunch soon.
you don't have the schedule for the next student.
No, I don't have schedule for
Okay,
next
okay,
student,
okay.
so
Okay.
it's okay to
Okay,
answer.
yeah. I told you that I used to be the computer programmer. So when I working, so I need to make the computer network. But this is the first time, so all my colleagues don't how to make a computer network. It's a very new technology. So and all our colleagues starting study for the computer network. So but we don't do that very difficult technique. But one young colleagues break through that difficulty. I'm very appreciative for his efforts. That's all.
Oh, very nice answer. I see. Okay. Oh, by the way, it was very nice meeting you, Yoshi-san. I
You too.
appreciate our conversation today.
Thank you.
Yes. Have a good day, and I hope to see you again next time.
You too. Bye bye. Thank you.
Goodbye. Thank you.